Hello and welcome back. Thank you very much for joining. Last time out we finished up the canola harvest on field 21 and I've got the combine here ready to hop across. We are now in the month of August, which means our sorghum on field 19 across the bridge is ready to go. The combine is about ready to make the perilous trip. You may notice it has changed colour ever so slightly since the last episode. That is an unfortunate issue because there has been a mixture of things going on really. There's been game updates. I've not had the computer with me for a week because that has been having some diagnostics run on it to see if it is working correctly, to sort out my game crashes that I've been having, and all of those things have conspired together. It's been about 2 weeks since I've actually sat down to record, so all in all, right, I'm going to get this going and we'll just start off doing this little bit. I think will be the way to go. Yes, so it's been a while since I've actually done any recording, and obviously lots of game updates etc. have happened which have slightly messed with the colour scheme. Because this is a leased machine, I can't just go in and change the colour. I'd have to lease a whole new one, which I don't really want to do. Right, we can stop that there now. Yeah, I don't really want to lease a whole new one just to make it orange, so that is why it is currently the colour it is. We will go into the menu and let's get this set up on course play. Excellent, there we go. Close that and off you go to start the job. Okay, I'm going to hop out of this one. It's going to do this weird thing with the header unfortunately, but ooh, that's interesting. So it's closed itself up to move, but created a fault because there's crop in it. Okay, we'll take it round to the start point, I think. Just ignore the driving through the crop, it's not actually happening. Okay, so I've got the baler here on the case. As you can see, I have changed it up. It's now, well, let's hop out and then you can actually see it a bit better. So it is a case baler, which is again in Kubota orange, because I can with this one. It's got this rear hitch on it. It's from the Ultimate Baling Pack, so it's got this rear hitch, which means when we're doing, if we do silage, we can hook on a bale wrapper to the back of that and we can do one pass silage bales that are square. It's still got the very, very high capacity for straw bales, and I've got it stuck on the fence now, haven't I? The harvester is blocked, oh, by a tree at the edge. Okay. Right. I'll follow him round with the bale and we'll go and sort him out. Okay, well, I'm just back on field 21, which was the field that had canola in that we harvested last time out. As you can see, I've got a new toy on the back of the Valtra. This is a muck spreader. It's spreading out at, I think it's 24 metres it spreads out to. This is what I figured it was quite a good way to get using the I think I might have mentioned it, that it was something I was thinking of doing. So this is now set up to run on course play. So the voucher is going to carry on doing this while we are getting harvested on the other field. You can just about, right in the very top of the screen there, see the harvester chugging back and forth. The case with the baler has just paused for a second, so I've baled the headlands now, and I just need to go and pick those bales up before they start getting in the way of the harvester, and then I might set the baler off on course play as well. But as you can see from this field, the baler on course play has missed some chunks, so I don't quite know. I might not leave it to that. I will also later on be getting on to baling and wrapping with our new baler wrapper combo. Our fields down by our farmyard, our grass fields, which I have mown, and I've just had the warning that the harvester needs to be unloaded, so I will head and do that now, and I will see you in a second with that. Okay, so I am back, and as you can see, there is a new addition to the farm. At the moment it's only leased, but we do have the option to buy with it, to buy it outright, depending on how our harvests go and what have you. That's not a very good angle. Let's angle up. Can you stop so I can unload you? There we go. I have managed to do it. Took a little nearly crashing into the combine to do it, but I have managed to get the combine to stop while I do this. So as I was saying, we have just leased this JCB just to give it a go, see how it goes. I was finding when I was doing the previous lot of harvests, it just would have been a bit smoother if there had been an extra tractor to be able to either do the grain cart or do the picking the bales up, which is what I'm about to go and do now, or to be able to, like I've got the Valtra doing at the moment, go and work in another field to get that ready, because potentially by the end of August we will need to have another field drilled. So just to be able to help with that field preparation and getting those fields ready for that, I thought that would be quite a good idea, even if we only lease it just over the harvest time and we send it back after we're done. Stop, pick up, and off we go. It is less powerful than all of the other tractors, so it is pretty much going to be a pulling trailers around, but with that in mind as well, it'll go 40 miles an hour, so that is a good consideration to have when picking a trailer that we want to picking a tractor rather that we want to do some running around with trailers for us. So I will grab a few more of these bales just so they don't get in the way, and then I think the manure spreader needs to be refilled, so I shall go and do that. Okie dokie, so this field is all harvested and baled up now. The harvester is just sitting over there ready to head back. We don't have any more fields that are ready to harvest yet, or any more contracts. I'll probably see how we go throughout the day, whether we take on any contracts or not. But I will take this case set up over, and we will get baling our grass field once I've seen that that's kind of working okay and going alright, I will then come back and we will get to picking up the rest of those straw bales. I think I've also got to go and refill the manure spreader again. So I will head down and do that at some point. We've bought this little field here and this sort of expanse of trees along here, partly just to continue the logging, but also I think as we own this sunflower field just to our left, actually a small field that's fit for expansion. I'm just going to cut straight across. Just a small field just to expand that a little bit further, I think will be quite good to add to our portfolio. Right, let's unfold this because that will get that hitch out. And then I think the wrapper should be just through this gate. There it is. And obviously it's also in Kubota orange. Come on, let's line up. It's quite difficult because there's a big offset. There we go. Right, now you need to be unfolded. Oh, and the wrap is Kubota orange as well. Actually makes the case look a little bit faded orange, the tractor. Maybe I need to look into that and see if we can get it the sort of darker Kubota orange. Okay, he is setting up to go in completely the wrong direction, which makes me think I didn't save the course. So I'm going to have to do this all manually. Okay. Let's get doing this then. The collecting the bales can wait because it's our field anyway. I'm going to hold it at about 20 mile an hour, I think. We can go at the speed of the tractor, but I just feel like just taking it a bit more steadily is probably the way to go, especially as we're trying to wrap as well. So our first bale is done. You can see that starting to appear out of the baler now. We're on to our second bale, and it's probably be just a little way into the third bale that the first one will drop out of the back, and we will see how this combo is going to work. And that is going to make silage so much easier. We won't have to do the silage clamps anymore. We will just be able to just make silage bales on the field, return them. The number of trips back and forth as well with the loading wagon will obviously be reduced. This is the only issue with this setup, is corners. We'll come back and do those corners, I think. And donk. There we go. Off it goes. And off we chug. Wraps them very quickly, actually. I mean, I know these are quite slow coming off the back of the baler because they're very big bales. But actually the wrapper wraps them incredibly quickly. Oh, we missed that one. Yeah, that's the issue, I think. It's when you're cornering when the bale drops out, especially at the speeds we're doing. If you stuck to the true limit of the machine, it would probably not be too bad. Right, we'll come back and we'll do this corner in a bit. Yeah, maybe it would be worth baling the headlands at the end. Yeah, bale the headlands at the end, and then there's not going to be the corners. You also won't have the bales to crash into at the end. Hello again. As you can see, I have come down to the animal dealer. I have 150,000 litres of compost in the trailer because August and September are the best months to sell the compost in. So I've come down here to sell that as we're currently in August. I figured that would be a good little investment that we could make and just bank some money nice and early. So that's just banked us 300,000. In a couple of months' time, we are going to have to look at getting hold of a root crop harvester. So a little bit of extra money isn't going to hurt us for that. It would also be quite nice if we could sort out purchasing the harvester, A, so that we're not paying leasing costs, but B, and potentially more importantly, we can turn it back orange again. We also will have a sunflower harvest coming up, so we'll need to get ahead for that. So just kind of all those things made me just go, yeah, we want to make sure we're banking a good price on this compost. There's still 300,000 litres left at the farm, so we will get that sorted out in time and get that delivered. No, this is not our farmyard. Wrong farmyard. The Valtra has been up on field 25 and 26, the grass fields that have been mown and baled. I've got all the bales off there, and the bales are just sitting fermenting now in our field, our cow field. So yeah, the Valtra is up there. Let's just take a pause. So this has all been fertilised now, this whole grass field here. There we go. That is now fully fertilised. I need to drop in and do 31 and 32 as well. So I will make sure I get down to those. I'll pick up some manure and get those done. And I will also have to head up to 19 and get some manure on that as well. I'm thinking probably maybe 19 and 21. Maybe those two as well. I don't know. I need to finish doing that bit there with the trees. We're going to do some fields with canola, because that has proved really useful at our compost, not our compost facility. It has made lots of compost, which has made us lots of money, which is good. It has been really useful at our diesel factory, which is going to be great for filling our machines up, because we are definitely going to need some diesel in the Valtra and the harvester. But I'm just thinking more canola might be a really good buy. I'm also wondering whether we buy field 33, this one here, and drill that with canola as well. Our other option as well, of course, is sunflowers, which can be done a bit later. We do have a sunflower field, but it's going to be a while before that's ready to harvest. So we can't harvest that and put canola in it, unfortunately, because canola is an early crop and sunflower is a late crop. We'll just have to see how that goes, but I think next month out we will mostly be If I can make it through the gates because of the trees. Next month out we will mostly be planting, I think. Here's our stacks of bales. These are our orange silage bales. Obviously it doesn't look like there is that many of them, but they are 4 times the capacity of a standard bale. So there's actually probably about 500,000 litres of silage sitting there, which is good. We also have the rest of our silage pit over here, which I think I'm going to go and get emptying now, and that can go down to the biogas plant and keep making us some money. So on that note, I think I will call it here for August. So thank you very much for watching. Please jump on the like button and feel free to share this video around. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not already subscribed. And most importantly of all, have a great day.